Dear Singular Skyforge community, greetings. This is a channel dedicated to fighter jets, rockets, and the vast expanse of space. Today we delve into the fascinating story of the YF-23. The Northrop McDonnell Douglas YF-23 Black Widow II remains a compelling and somewhat tragic figure in aviation history, a stealth fighter whose potential is still debated over 3 decades after its competition loss. During the Cold War, the United States Air Force recognized the need to counter emerging Soviet fighter technology and initiated the Advanced Tactical Fighter Program. This program pitted Lockheed Martin's YF-22 against Northrop's YF-23. While the YF-23 showcased an innovative design prioritizing stealth and speed, it was ultimately the YF-22's perceived superior maneuverability that secured its victory. However, with the advent of the 6th-generation fighter era, the forward-thinking concepts embodied by the YF-23 are experiencing a resurgence in interest. Its design, conceived 30 years ahead of its time, is now seen as a potential source of inspiration for the development of these next-generation aircraft. The YF-23 stands as a powerful symbol of the possibilities within future aerospace technology. The modern United States military is now highlighting the legacy of the Black Widow through its successor, the YF-23 Black Widow II. This aircraft was initially developed with the ambitious goal of either replacing or competing directly with the F-22 Raptor, widely considered the world's most advanced fighter jet. The United States Air Force identified a significant crisis in its existing fighter jet programs, leading to the critical need for a comprehensive reevaluation of its tactical aircraft fleet. During the Cold War, the rapid deployment of numerous advanced weaponry systems made the development of a next-generation fighter aircraft an absolute necessity before the 1990s. The multi-role fighter concept, exemplified by aircraft like the F-4, F-15, and F-111, that the U.S. had previously pursued, aimed to fulfill a variety of combat roles. However, a strategic shift led to a focus on a dedicated air superiority fighter. Amidst this shift, the Lockheed and McDonnell Douglas Consortium's YF-22 emerged as a frontrunner in the competition, with the Northrop YF-23 ultimately becoming its final rival, narrowing the selection down to these two groundbreaking designs. In the 1980s, during the second major U.S. fighter competition, Lockheed and Northrop were selected to develop their respective prototypes, the YF-22 and the YF-23. The YF-23 was notably larger and bulkier than the YF-22, and the two models shared a visual similarity that sometimes caused confusion. The restructuring of American defense contractors around the end of the Cold War coincided with the emergence of the YF-23. It's plausible that its unveiling during this period of geopolitical change significantly impacted its prospects for further development and procurement. Its maximum speed is estimated to be Mach 2.2 or higher, considering drag, though some specific details remain classified. The cruising speed is projected to be above Mach 1.6, indicating a performance edge over the F-22 in this aspect. The operational range is approximately 1,480 kilometers, which is 100 to 200 kilometers greater than the F-22, offering an advantage in nighttime operations and mission endurance. Internal armament capacity was 4 missiles, fewer than the F-22's 6. This limitation suggests a design philosophy prioritizing reduced internal volume in favor of enhanced stealth and speed. To improve stealth performance, the YF-23 incorporated a diamond-shaped wing design aimed at minimizing its radar cross-section, RCS. The wings deviated from conventional forms, appearing to have been specifically engineered to reduce radar reflectivity. The limited internal weapons bay capacity indicates a strong emphasis on speed and stealth, reflecting technical choices designed to maximize flight performance in these critical areas. The aircraft was designed without traditional vertical stabilizers, instead integrating horizontal and ventral fins into a single control surface. This configuration aimed to minimize its radar cross-section, RCS. The significant cant angle of these combined control surfaces enhanced radar evasion and stealth capabilities by increasing the likelihood of radar beams being deflected away from the source. Engine exhaust nozzles were completely concealed internally and featured an S-shaped, double-ducting design to suppress both radar reflections and infrared signatures. These design choices maximized stealth by concealing exhaust heat and ensuring that the engine fans were not visible to external sensors. The extreme internal placement of the engine exhausts and the complete obscuring of the engine fan blades were deliberate design features to minimize the possibility of radar detection. The design prioritized minimizing radar reflections from both the front and rear aspects of the aircraft to enhance survivability. The engine exhaust outlets were hidden internally and overlapped to completely eliminate their visibility, further bolstering stealth performance. The emphasis on high maneuverability and speed was a core strategy aimed at gaining an advantage in both radar detection avoidance and potential armed conflict. The intention was to rapidly engage and overwhelm adversaries and to secure favorable maneuvering dynamics in close-quarters combat. While the exhaust design and radar evasion features prioritized stealth and agility, some technical limitations led to areas where the aircraft's performance was considered less than fully optimal. A highly respected test pilot, comparing the two ATF prototypes, assessed the YF-23 as superior in terms of speed and handling responsiveness. Despite the pilot's positive evaluation and some strategic considerations, the U.S. Air Force ultimately selected the YF-22, effectively leading to the discontinuation of the YF-23 program. The YF-23's tail and vertical stabilizer configuration, resembling that of the F-15, represented a departure from traditional U.S. fighter designs of the time, while still enhancing speed and stealth capabilities. However, the excessive focus on stealth and speed came at the expense of sensor and integrated systems development, creating limitations in the context of modern warfare. Ultimately, the U.S. Air Force's decision favored a design prioritizing traditional maneuverability and combat performance, leading to the unfortunate retirement of the YF-23 from military consideration. Starting in the 1960s, the United States outlined requirements through the TWCAS program for aircraft incorporating advanced features like stealth, reduced sensor signatures, and supercruising capabilities. These requirements ultimately shaped the capabilities of the F-22 and F-35 in the 1980s. In 1992, the U.S. Air Force chose the F-22 over the YF-23. Subsequently, the YF-23 was relegated to museum display, often accompanied by sentiments of what could have been. At the time, the American aerospace industry held the YF-23 in high regard, and now, 30 years later, it is undergoing re-evaluation in light of evolving battlefield environments. Although Japan declined to incorporate YF-23 technology into its next-generation fighter program, the YF-23's configuration and performance characteristics are now considered to align with the concepts of sixth-generation fighter aircraft. With its emphasis on long-range capabilities, high maneuverability, and advanced sensor performance, the YF-23 is closer to the technological paradigm of a sixth-generation fighter than many of its fifth-generation contemporaries, fueling speculation about a potential revival after 3 decades. Thank you for watching Singular Skyforge. Please like and subscribe for more content on fighter jets, rockets, and space exploration.